I just published what I believe is the final version of the description and the book to Amazon. Boom. It is Wednesday, March 4th. If you keep his works until the end, March 4th, 2020. You want to hear it? That's Winton. Good work. Seven centuries ago, Dante completed his masterpiece, The Divine Comedy, for a woman he met only twice. The details inside his Inferno, Purgatory, and Paradise soon established the early Renaissance in northern Italy. 700 Valentine's days later, a new comedy makes its debut. An alternative to Jared Kushner and Donald Trump's deal of the century, the story is much more than a Mideast peace proposal. Connecting readers to never-before-seen media and touching some of the most surprising names in music and entertainment, one man's journey reminds us to keep cool under pressure, especially when romance is involved. Estimated viewing times curate chapters into a mini-series documenting an international tour to New York, Jerusalem, Paris, New Orleans, Barcelona, and more, as an unconventional hero stumbles into a truth behind love, one that seldom burns so sweetly. Of course, music is critical to any affair, and this tour de pot is no different. Keep connected to your device's Wi-Fi audio for performances in the south of France, the West Bank, the West Coast, and other hotspots around the globe. Should you hang with the underdog through every chapter, questions in a workbook-style format boost your cool for a final symphony, with notes of euphoria as 11 words descend from heaven. With care, our hero filmed them. Now, anyone can visit them. Whether online or in person, you'll judge what appear to be directions to an ancient burial site, a map to the lost Ark of God. Enlisting the help of an unlikely geologist, our prospector will dig live on camera this July 20th. Before they strike hardware, the next 200 pages decode its ancient software, your advanced plug-in to the throne. For those like Dante or our man about town, you may decide to write your own comedy next, so turn up that volume. This once-in-a-lifetime journey from the old Inferno to a new paradise may just prove, once and for all, that pure love finally trumps the deal of the century. I love it. So anyway, so that it's formatted differently on Apple, which I can show you here. The whole fucking world is gonna see this. Well, it's not. It looks differently on an iPhone. It's like in paragraphs and shit. It's more like this, but condensed. You know what I'm saying? It looks good. Look how clean that is. 200 pages, 2020. 200 pages, July 20th, 2020. 11 words. I'm pretty excited. Anyway, so that's the rock. The rock is in the sling. Well, okay, so that's the rock. Now let me show you the sling. This is awesome. Reddit. Okay, so I set up a third Reddit account. The first one's defunct. The second one I'm not going to use again because it's already... My karma's so low from posting like 12 posts over, I don't know, like a year period from like mid-2018 to mid-2019. I would just kind of check in. But anyway, I haven't posted there like since whenever, probably June or whenever it was, or July. I can look it up, but it doesn't matter right now. Anyway, so fast forward, I guess a year later, I set up a new account where I have one karma. So set up about a week ago. And if I go to create posts, you'll see there's a draft. There's a draft. Deal of the millennium. So here is what I'm going to post to some folks, which I'm not going to read because everyone's going to read it. But it's The Rock, which is the book, This is the sling. It's the full chapter 8 except the image. So I'm going to drop this text plus this image. This is awesome. Plus this image where Christians talk about him being in the temple, Jerusalem embassy ceremony. There's the screen. There's the up close screen as you would see on TV with the White House symbol, and then he comes on and talks. And what he says, I put, was actually a shorter version of what he said in December 6th, but I put